Coś mu się popierdoliło z tym. Oh.
Thank you, John. Captain, Adrian, it would appear that your concern...
Thank you, ma'am. Have some respect.
Now, you will have our... But to accomplish as such, as soon as we've got the data... Excellent. But as you both made someone...
Dobra.
The cabinet...
Dawaj.
We see your atypical background as an exchange. We're willing to fast track. So, I'm glad to hear it. Now, Deputy Mackin, you should be able to find. And on behalf, I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer Kulkarni. Start getting a plan together for that data.
To ile mamy kredytów? O kurwa.
We're on the cutting edge of technology.
Hello.
Captain, you... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require. That must make you my... I heard you. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief, we're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct? It was a mutual agreement. Access to UC. Now, the UC is already... Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done. I couldn't agree more. Both ambassadors. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe. And I do mean cooperate. Threats? No, that does. But it does mean we need to get you up to speed. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar or Ambassador Balmore of House Varoon? The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable. Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her. Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support. And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code. Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze. UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage. But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell. So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you. Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts. Yes, many. Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone. If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises. All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to let
Okay.
you through the door otherwise. And take
Okay.
this. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Hmm.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval. It does, but there's a concern.
It's always been
We're not 100%
one
sure
problem.
Balmore's actually still alive.
Ha!
His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting. Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice. The Varun delegation brought more than a few of their native flora with them when they set up in the embassy. It seems those plants have been allowed to flourish, making it hard for us to verify what's flora and
Dobra.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there. Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
No dobra. To idziemy do Redcliffe. Yes! Yes! No! Yes! Lobby biuro komandora Tuali. O. No się cholera dopisała.
Here on Vanguard business?
Co to jest ona?
Yes? You needed something? Stay safe.
Okej.
Asked my boss what they're doing to stop new alien attacks on the city. He said top minds were on it.
Zapowiada się ciekawe.
This space is a memorial to those lost during the colony war. Your consideration is requested.
Type. The free space.
Co to? Jakieś miejsce zadumy? Miejsce do pierdzenia. A, tu jest tak. Collective. Freestar Collective Embassy.
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, to pay our respects.
hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, and it seems like only yesterday.
No dobra, no już niech ci będzie. Może dzięki temu zarucham.
You our visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
Zagadamy z nią, a potem pójdziemy, kurde, po ten dane. No dobra.
I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Free Star Collective. But you lead, and I'll follow.
Okay.
Terrors? As in more than one? All that security, and they still can't protect their own spaceport. UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I had received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain these stability. Of course.
I'll make sure you
Stash the weapon. You're in an embassy, for goodness sake.
Jak ją schować? Właśnie. Całego biegu. Oddalanie widoku, zmiana, skaner, moc, przeładuj swoim bronier.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right. I was afraid of that.
Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours and go? You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood. I'm listening. I suppose you're right. Our job and our responsibility. It's possible I might be letting my history cloud my judgment. Possibly. Preventing more deaths is precisely what I'm trying to do by keeping the archives sealed. Captain, I'm sorry, but my answer is not changing. The UC
God
is just
damn
gonna
it.
have to find another way. Now, I presume you can see yourself out.
Okej. Jak go okraść?
That woman is an absolute... Oh, sorry. Oh, what? You're the Vanguard captain, right? You know, I was about to board the Nat to the spaceport when the alarm triggered. Sounds like I got real lucky. And like I've got you to thank for things not being a lot uglier. Heard that, huh? Yeah, the ambassador likes to treat us like family, yeah. And she doesn't care for most of them either. But look, they said you were coming here on official business. The ambassador likes to handle all that personally, even if she does have trained diplomats here to help her. And I don't want to get shipped back to Aquila City, so you should probably go speak to her.
On ma malowane usta.
You were sent for me? Huh, maybe... Let's go somewhere to talk.
To zawsze mnie blokuje. O, jak przytulnie ma.
So you want me to work with you, but why now? Why me? And what exactly would I be doing for the UC? Quarters. Huh. Well, that's doable. And you and the UC will be providing me with what for my services? Really? Okay, you've got yourself a deal. Okay, so there's a utility corridor that leads to the ambassador's quarters, which you can access through the main conference room. Here, the key. Whatever you do, don't let the guards see you entering or exiting the utility section, or you're gonna be in serious hot water. I'll keep an ear out for more instructions from the UC.
Ciekawe, czy będzie można coś zrobić, żeby go faktycznie zatrudnili, bo trochę mi głupio.
Sorry. Everyone's a little on edge after the attack.
It's a little bit pressure.
Agent detected. Patching in playback.
Son of a bitch! Cameron! Are you alright, Ambassador? It seems the Council of Governors has rejected my appeal to join. Again. Which means you and I are stuck in this colonial rat cage until we die. But I think we might need to. We should. Expedite the process.
What are you getting at, ma'am?
I mean, my requests keep being rejected because they don't want to add a seat, right? But what if one opened up? The mind and heart in what it used to be. It's not like anyone would miss it.
I think it's time to get some sleep.
Just think about it. Maybe we can reach out to some experts at that sort of thing, huh?
Good night, Eva.
Did I not make myself abundantly clear, Captain? You're not getting access to the archives. Excuse me? I have no idea what you're talking about. No, no. If the council found out, I'd lose my position. I'd be exiled. I'd be... Look, I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. The issue at hand is trust, no? So perhaps if I can trust you to keep this little secret between us, then maybe we can find a way to trust the UC with access to the archives. Good, good. I appreciate you working with me. Just like I'm sure our great powers will. In fact, I think there's an opportunity here. Keep both our factions happy and ensure an air of legitimacy.
Dobra, przestań pierdolić, kurde, nie chciałaś się.
I can only let you get the information on the terramorphs. Anything else and people will get suspicious. And all research will need to be monitored. Freestar scientific observers making sure everything's being used.
Okay, let's go. This isn't a playground. Good. And you can bet the UC is gonna hear about this.
Ale o co chodzi? Przecież było dobrze.
I hope you've learned something from that experience.
Inaczej. Kurwa, no o co biega? Dlaczego on mnie tu znalazł? Przecież mnie... nie widzieli mnie, ani niczego nie ukradł. O nie, szlak.
Visitors are only allowed. I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar Collective. Indeed, not followed.
Fails to disappoint. I just wish I had received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain.
Całkiem fajna dupeczka.
Of course. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Guests can make themselves comfortable in the lobby.
I'm sorry. Ah, you're the one McIntyre called him. You have my thing. Now, she also... That now that you... I can only presume you're... Let me be... I will not be the one... You're really gonna push... I'm listening. It's a job I take very seriously. It's why I'm even entertaining what you're suggesting. Oh, yes. This band research is precisely what the faction... It's possible I might be letting my history cloud my judgment. Possibly. I could be the hero here.
O!
Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once, you get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement? Excellent. Follow me.
O! Tym razem poszło mi dużo lepiej. No idź, babo. Oh.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. It's not supposed to be a long process. It is for emergencies, after all. Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights. Two unlikely allies, I guess.
All that junk you're hoarding is seriously slowing you down.
Dobra, teraz chyba musimy iść do tamtego, znaleźć tego zarośniętego ambasadora. No co jest? Ja pierdolę, ta gra jest naprawdę rozpierdala mnie ta gra. Aha. Gdzie jest Starfield? Wpadło w jakiś dziwny kurde loop. Matko, już 11 godzin w to utopiłem i nawet nie wiem kiedy. Będę musiał pewnie od nowa to robić, a ja nie pamiętam jak ja to kurde tam jej... Goddammit, ale się rozkręciły te... Aha. Sprawdźmy, czy to coś dało, czy to jest już po rozmowie, czy to przed rozmową. Podejrzewam, że przed rozmową, nie zapisało mi pewnie. Ja pierdolę.
You're on thin ice.
Co za gówno. Aha.
Ah, I'm glad you're back. Very glad. So, what do you think? I grant you access. You don't mention what you've learned to anyone. Good. Good. I appreciate you working with me.
O, bo to jest z
Just like I'm
poprzedniego.
sure
Ja
great
pierdolę.
powers will. In fact, I think there's an opportunity here. Keep both our factions happy and ensure an air of legitimacy to the whole proceeding. I can only let you get the information on the Terramorphs. Anything else and people will get... And all research will need... But those two items should be enough to allay any suspicions. Good. Good. Okay.
Kurwa, no nie wierzę. No. Co to jest? Stacja do gotowania, kurde. Dobra, nieważne, już nie chcę mi się tego przychodzić jeszcze raz, chociaż tamta ścieżka, co drugi raz grałem, wydaje mi się 100 razy lepsza. Przynajmniej nie oszukuję tego młodego.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. It's not supposed to be a long process. It is for emergencies, after all.
Ja pierdzielę. No dobra. Idziemy stąd. Doczyta teraz, czy znowu się zawiesi w jednym miejscu? Jak się zawiesi w jednym miejscu, to będzie dupa. No. Szkoda, że tu nie ma więcej. Znaczy w sensie, że tu nie ma...
It's a shame House Varoon abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
Przesprzedać trochę gratów.
Can you imagine how many credits flow through this place? Figuratively, of course. But I keep stumbling.
Aż jestem ciekawy, jak to się nagrywa, bo tu mi pokazuje, że skacze mi coś tu się nie tak odpierdala, bym powiedział. Sprawdźmy. O Jezu, tu coś nagrywa źle, to w ogóle jakoś jest... No, się mu coś popierdoliło ostro. Nie wiem, czy nie wrócę do normalnego OBS-a. Ja mam płynniutko, a tutaj kurde... Dobra. Robimy tak, zapis. Robimy wyjście w ogóle całkowicie z gry.